Top 5 Best External Thunderbolt Hard Drives for Mac. Number 5. WD Black 8TB D10. Western Digital's WD Black drives are primarily aimed at gamers who want a fast drive to boost loading times for their games, which explains why the menacing black design of this D10 desktop drive looks like a piece of heavyweight munitions from the Call of Duty games. But a fast drive will also appeal to anyone that has a lot of photos, videos, and audio files that they want to store on their Mac, and the D10 has other features that can come in handy too. Some aspects of the design are a little odd. There's only one version available, with 8 TB storage, although its $240 price tag on Amazon is still competitive for a fast drive such as this. It's equipped with only an old USB-A interface, even though it is USB 3.2, perhaps to provide compatibility with older games consoles, so you'll need an adapter if your Mac only has USB-C. Its 7,200 RPM drive provides very good performance, reaching read and write speeds of 245 Mbps and 240 Mbps, respectively. The D10 requires an external power supply, so it's very much designed for desktop use, but it also has 2 additional USB 3.2 ports on the back of the drive that can provide power to other devices, such as an iPhone or iPad. These ports are only for charging, though, so you can't use the D10 as a dock for connecting peripherals such as a printer or memory stick. Coming in number 4, WD Black 5TB P10. The WD Black P10 provides a more portable alternative to the WD Black D10, which is geared for desktop use. It's not as fast as the D10, but it can draw power from a USB port, so you can simply plug it into any Mac, PC, or games console when you need to back up your files. It's relatively large for a portable drive, measuring a chunky 20mm thick, 88mm wide, and 118mm long, but its reinforced casing is sturdy enough to cope with being bumped around in a backpack when you're traveling. The drive is rated at a relatively modest 140 MB/s for both read and write performance, although our tests actually recorded speeds of 120 MB/s and 110 MB/s for read and write performance respectively. That's not going to break any records, but it's fine for the occasional time machine backup or for storing lots of games, photos, videos, and other multimedia files. The P10 is also competitively priced, starting at just $89.99 for a healthy 2 TB of storage. There are 4 TB and 5 TB models available too, so the P10 is a good option for Mac users who have really large collections of photos and videos that they can't fit onto their Mac's internal drive. The only oddity is that the P10 uses an aging USB 3.2 interface. There's a USB cable included, but it has a USB-A connector, so you'll need to provide an adapter for Macs that only have USB-C. Coming in number 3, Seagate Firecuda Special Edition. Seagate has updated its range of Firecuda drives with a number of special edition models that have designs taken from Marvel and Star Wars films. There are drives with Spider-Man, Boba Fett and the Mandalorian, but our favorite is the small and powerful Baby Yoda drive. Yes, we know his name is Grogu, but he'll always be Baby Yoda to us. And, when attached to your Mac, the drive is even displayed on your desktop with a Baby Yoda icon as well. These special edition drives are only available with 2 TB storage, and they're all priced at $139 on Seagate's website. That's a little pricey for a 2 TB drive, so you're paying a bit extra for the Star Wars vibe, but we have seen them at lower prices elsewhere online, and there are other models in the Firecuda range that provide different capacities too. It's a little larger than some portable drives, measuring 14.5 mm thick, 80 mm wide, and 122 mm long. It's sturdily built, though, and only weighs 167 grams, so it's still light enough to just pick it up and slip it onto a bag with your laptop when you're traveling. The only minor oddity with the design is that it uses a USB 3.2 interface with a USB-A cable to provide compatibility with Xbox consoles, apparently. So you'll need a USB-C adapter if your Mac only has USB-C. The Firecuda drive is formatted in the exFAT format for Windows PCs, but you can reformat it for Macs using Disk Utility, and Seagate's Toolkit app will run on any Mac with macOS 10.14 or later. The drive will work with Time Machine on your Mac, but the Toolkit app also allows you to create a special mirror folder on your Mac that is always kept in sync with a matching mirror folder on the Firecuda drive. The app even lets you customize the colored lighting effects for the status light on the front of the drive too. Seagate doesn't quote a speed for the drive, but we recorded read and write speeds of 130 MB per second in our tests. Professional users might prefer a faster hard drive or SSD, but that's a respectable speed for a portable hard drive such as this, and the Firecuda is a really good, not to mention seriously cute, option for day-to-day backups on your Mac. Coming in number 2, G Drive ArmorATD. The ArmorATD is an enclosure with a 2.5-inch hard drive inside that's shock-mounted, and the rugged aluminum case is surrounded by a silicone sock for extra protection. It will withstand minor abuse, more when off than on and the disks are spinning, but your best bet with any hard drive is not to treat it like a hockey puck. The connection is USB-C with a speed rating of 5 gigabits per second, USB 3.1 Gen 1, plenty fast enough for any hard drive. The drive warranty is for 3 years. You'll get around 120 MB per second writing and 127 MB per second reading maximum, with large files, from the ArmorATD on your Mac. Good stuff. The ArmorATD arrives formatted to exFAT, so you're good to go out of the box under both Windows and macOS. However, exFAT will extract a 5% max penalty, so Mac users will want to reformat the drive. Coming in number 1, Seagate Ultra Touch. The original Seagate Ultra Touch was a pocket-size hard drive with an attractively slim and lightweight design. It was a fairly old design though, limited to either 1 TB or 2 TB of storage, and it was still using an old USB 3.0 interface that required an adapter in order to work with more modern Macs and PCs with USB-C. This updated version of the Ultra Touch updates most aspects of the drive's design. It's slightly larger and heavier, but now starts with a minimum of 2 TB storage, with 4 TB or 5 TB models also available if you need additional storage. This new model now has a USB-C interface too, with a lengthy, 50 cm, USB-C cable included as well. The 2 TB model, which is finished in cloud white, is still fairly slim, measuring just 13.2 mm thick, 80 mm wide and 115 mm long, and weighing a modest 168 grams, so it's a good option if you just need a lightweight, portable drive that you can slip into your pocket or a bag. The 4 TB and 5 TB models are finished in a darker pebble gray and are slightly larger and heavier, measuring 23 mm thick and weighing 267 grams. You can't buy the Ultra Touch directly from Seagate, so you'll have to shop around online, and prices do seem to vary quite a lot. The average prices that we came across during testing were around $79.99 for the 2 TB model that we tested, while the 4 TB and 5 TB models are around $124.99 and $207.99 respectively. Performance is similar to that of the original Ultra Touch, at 130 MB per second for both read and write speeds, which is around average for a portable drive such as this. The Ultra Touch includes some additional features too, such as the ability to create mirror folders on your Mac and the Ultra Touch drive that are automatically synced and updated whenever you make any changes to those folders. The Toolkit app also provides 256-bit encryption and password protection for extra security, making the Ultra Touch a good option for people who need to keep important files secure when they're working away from the office. Customers in the US can also use Seagate's data recovery service to rescue files in the event that the drive is damaged, although this service isn't available in all regions.